Okay, so today, welcome me. Okay, so this is a video to me in the future. If you're going to be watching this video, I made it for you. So here's what's up. So today we took two trades. Okay, today we took two trades and we took a buy in the gold USD, and we had a $100 loss because we were risking $100.38. But this trade actually gave us 1:1, and I wanted to move my stop loss, but I didn't move my stop loss because I thought it will not go down because the daily candlestick was already going up. So I thought there was no way it was going to retrace. But unfortunately, it did retrace and then it took me out. I took this trade on a 4-hour candlestick, so let's go and revise that. So it's been choppy, and I'm glad that I left this market and went and took that Nasdaq trade. When the market is choppy, don't expect it to break out and go somewhere. It's not going to break out, okay? Just go to another market and take a trade on a market that is not consolidating. If she doesn't love you, go and look for somebody who will love you. That's what I learned today. So now I'm going to put on trade history, and yeah. Mhm. Yep. See, and then let me do this, and then let me do this right there. So I got in right there on top of that candlestick, this one, through a breakout. That's the candlestick that I used to get in. Why did I get in using that candlestick? Because the daily candlestick was bullish, and it was looking bullish back then, so I wanted it. I thought it was going to continue going higher because the weekly time frame is already bullish. But when I looked at the daily time frame, I noticed that we were kind of in a congestion. The price has been ranging from 3034 to 3001, so it's not going higher. It's just ranging, and I noticed that there was this good move right here. So after some good moves, the market is likely to just consolidate and do nothing. So that's what made me leave here. So now let's talk about here. So here I got in and then got stopped out. Why did I put my stop loss there? Because this candlestick started right there, right here. That's where there was my stop loss, because before this candlestick closed below, it had opened up and then came here lower and then went higher up there and then finally went down, okay, taking me out with a loss. But if you can see here, we got in here, right? We got in here. I actually didn't get in using a breakout. I just got in when it moved a little bit lower, but I knew where to put my stop loss, so my stop loss was right there. And then if you look at it, you will see that it was a 1:1, and hope you can see that it was a 1:1, something like that. And next time, I wanted I on the next trade which I'm going to show you, I said when the market hits 1:1, I'm going to move my stop loss to break even, which is what I did on my next trade. I could have taken profits, I could have not. So now I'm going to talk about what could I have done that would have made this experience better. So what I could have done is move my stop loss to break even, and that would have been better. Or I could have taken partials, could have taken $50 and let the rest run. That's what I could have done. So I'll be sleeping on that. I'll be thinking which one should I done? Move the stop loss and get stopped out without any damage to the account, or just take a little bit of profit and get out. But I think taking profit is better than moving the stop loss. So if I go to the lower time frame, let me use the M12 time frame. So you can see that I got in right there on that candlestick, and then it went down a little bit, and there was a little bit of drawdown. The reason why I like using this strategy for entering into the market is because of the drawdown. There's not a lot of drawdown in in this in this new entry that I am using. I mean, sometimes there is some drawdown, but not a lot most of the time. So now let's go on to the next trade. So after that, uh, this trade ended at 11 o'clock, and so it means it was the from what, from 8 to 12. That's the 8 o'clock for our candlestick. So now moving to this candlestick. All right, to the Nasdaq candlestick. I traded the H4 time frame for today, and this is an interesting trade. So right here I entered again on a breakout right there. Actually, the first trade I wanted to take was this one. When I came into the market, the first trade I wanted to take was this one, but the trade took time to happen, so I ended up deleting I had placed my sell order right there, and then I ended up deleting it. And then after I deleted it, the market moved lower, and I was pissed off a little bit, but it was okay. So, and then this newest candle opened up and went higher. While it was going higher, I placed my sell limit here, and then I risked about 200 on this trade. I just put my stop loss before I knew where the candlestick was going to make the high. So I just placed my stop loss and waited, right? So after I did that, what happened? What happened was I got filled in, and then the market came around here. It came around there for my 1:1 take profit. So as you can notice at the last trade, when I left the trade to run back to my stop loss, it ended up stopping me out and making me lose $100. So now what did I do? I reduced my stop loss and put it here. Why did I put it there? That was just a random place. There was nothing to there, just because I wanted to get out with something. Okay, just get out with something, at least get paid, then get out with nothing. I could have placed it a little bit higher, but I wanted just to get out with a little bit of something. And then when the trade hit there on that yellow line from a 1:1, it retraced back and started consolidating around this place. It was around 4 o'clock, so it stopped me out and then started moving back right here. The reason why I didn't close this trade is because I saw that during the week, right? Today it's Wednesday, so during the week we moved away from this gap, and I knew that the market wanted to come to this gap, but unfortunately I got stopped out before we get here. As you can see right now, we're just getting here. So those are the lessons for today. Do I regret moving my stop loss? No. Do I regret not taking profits? A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. So I'm still thinking. So if I was using a 1:1 risk to reward, I would have made $300 for today. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I I really do not know what could have happened. Probably maybe if that trade would have been a winner, I wouldn't have gotten into this trade. So there's really no way of knowing. But if I wanted it to go my way, the 1:1 risk to what is too risky, because yes, it can work more than it doesn't, but I do not know. I just don't trust it. Okay, I just don't trust it. I guess I'll have to give it some time. I'll have to test it out and not be greedy and just use a 1:1, get in and get out. I guess I have to give it a try. If it doesn't work over a long period of time, then I'll drop it. I'll have to drop that. So that's been today's market on the 1K to 10K challenge.